So I wanted to share with some people the gaming experience that you can have on Chrome OS and Chrome in general. Everybody's already familiar with Bejeweled, Angry Birds, so I'm not going to bother showing them. Cut the Rope. I would show Pogo, but the last couple of times I tried it doesn't seem to want to work. I don't know why. But there are two games here that I really like that I want to show you. The first one's going to be Hearts, so we'll fire that up right now. And we'll need to enable Flash Player. Okay, and we'll say play game, and we'll just play maybe a round or two. And the graphics, as you can see, are very simple. But to me, when I play a game, it's more about the experience of the play, not the quality of the graphics. For those of you who do not know how to play Hearts, what I'm doing here is I'm selecting 3 cards that I want to get rid of from my deck. It's fine. And then the person with the 2 of clubs leads, so as we can see, the monkey has led. I don't know what this character is. I've always called him the Crown Gargoyle. So we have a 2, 3, so we need to put down a club. I don't have any clubs. So the nice thing is that you can get rid of a high card. And Hearts, the scoring system is kind of like golf, where you want to keep your points as low as possible. Keep an eye on the heart up here in the upper right. Excuse me. Okay, so right now we've got 4 diamonds, king of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, and in this case we can get rid of anything below a king because the king is the highest. You want to keep that in mind because if you don't, you're going to end up taking the trick, which in this case is not so bad. Basically what that means is you probably saw when all 4 cards came into fruition here, when they were placed here on the table, they went to this guy because this guy ended up with the highest one. That's not so bad when you first start out, but if hearts become broken, and they will, they'll have to be eventually, and what that means when I say hearts have been broken, I'm sorry, I should explain, is that the hearts have been placed down on the table. So you want to be careful once hearts have been broken, because a heart equals a point. And you also want to be careful not to end up with the Queen of Spades, because if you get the Queen of Spades, that's 13 points. So here we go. We're going to continue. And again, I want to emphasize as I put out the 7 of diamonds here that graphics are, they're cartoony, they're fun, I mean, heck, I'm a little redhead girl here or some such. The point to me of the game is to have fun. It's not about these crazy first-person shooters that a lot of PC gamers like to do. I grew up with Super Mario Bros. 3, Tetris, Zelda, other games like that. Let's see, I don't have a club, so in this instance I can go ahead and get rid of something nice and high, but I don't want to break hearts, so I'm going to go ahead and put down a 9. Ah! You notice somebody put down the ace of hearts. They probably didn't have a choice. The heart has now been broken, which means you can put down a heart if you want to, but the hearts, again, they are toxic. So we have a 5 of diamonds. Let's go ahead and lead with a diamond because we have it. But if we were to put down a 6, we would end up with these 2 hearts here, which means we'd end up with 2 points. And again, our object is to keep the score low. So this guy ended up, as we can see here, with 2 points. So now we have the ace of clubs, and I don't have a club, so I'm going to throw down, since hearts have been taken, I'm going to go ahead and put down the king. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a dumb move on my part. But let's go ahead and play to the end of this round. Two of spades. Six of hearts, queen of clubs. Go ahead and put down the 4, 3. So the monkey ended up with 3 points because he ended up collecting 3 hearts. Uh-oh. So we have the 8 of hearts, the queen of spades. Do I have a lower heart than the 8? I do. I have a 7, so I can go ahead and put that up. See who ends up with that. So as we can see, the monkey here ended up with 18 points because of that queen. And like I said, the queen of spades is worth 13 points. So we have 9 of hearts here. Ooh. Looks like I have no choice. Alright, I'm going to put down the 10. Yep. I ended up with 5 there. At this point, let's just go ahead. 6, Jack, King, 4. Monkey ended up with the trick, but because there were no hearts, he didn't take any points. So let's see, we have an 8, a 5 of clubs. Go ahead and put down a 6 of diamonds. Ew. And obviously our last card has to be played. So at the moment, I got 5. Computer player 1 has 2. Computer player 2 has 19. And computer player 3 is winning with a score of 0. So that'll be this guy here. You get the idea, though. Just simple, very nice little games that anybody can partake in. So that's one thing. That's one little game that I like. Another one is kind of unusual. I only picked it up, in fact I picked both of these up before for a while, but I've been playing Hearts for a few years with the family. This one, though, I haven't heard of at all. It's not a card game. It's called Snakes. So we'll say new game. And our goal is to, you see this character running along here, this arrow type guy. He's a snake. So what we have to do is we have to get him to eat the apple. And as you can see, he's moving by himself. I'm not doing anything. You can control his direction with the arrow keys. You want to avoid hitting these corners here. So let's see what we can do. I'll let him go by one more time and we'll start. And oop. So I went ahead and gave myself a name here. I think there's a time limit. I don't know. I called myself Huh because originally I didn't quite get the story behind this game. But anyway, these are some very simple games, and they're very fun to play, I think. They would run very well on a Chromebook. They would run very well on a Chrome OS PC. And I think they're definitely worth a look. But what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.